If I lived in Cape Town, I'd be doing exactly this, standing in line to collect water in a jug like this. And I'm allowed up to 6 gallons for myself from this spring right here. But even though I'm visiting, I'm still expected to adhere to the water restrictions the city is enacting. In an interview with a deputy mayor, he told me they don't want to deter tourists because they need the business. They just want them to act like a local. But what does that really mean? I'm going to show you what it means to live on 50 liters or 13 gallons of water a day. When checking into my hotel, I was reminded by the staff that Cape Town is in the middle of an unprecedented drought and water shortage. So there's a sign hanging in the shower that says, "Did you know that a 2-minute shower uses approximately 30 liters of water a day?" Now, Cape Townians are restricted to using only 50 liters of water a day, which is about 13 gallons. And just for some context, estimates vary, but the average American uses 80 to 100 gallons of water a day. There's a really nice bathtub in the room, but don't even think about taking a bath during a water crisis like this. You're not allowed to. In fact, the hotel staff have removed the plug, so you can't even fill the tub. It would be a lot of water, of course. Estimates are about 36 gallons of water just to fill a full bathtub. Newer toilets can use about 1.5 gallons of water per flush, but older ones can use up to 4 gallons per flush. And there's one message here in Cape Town that they're constantly reinforcing, and that is, if it's yellow, let it mellow. So basically, the amount of water that Cape Townians are each being asked to use per day adds up to 2 hand washings, 2 teeth brushings, a 2-minute shower, 1 toilet flush, a half gallon of drinking water, and 1 cooked meal. To get a sense of how locals are changing their ways, I visited Anita and got a tour of the conservation system she's implemented in her home.
See, when we shower, we catch the water and then use the water to flush the toilets. We don't flush the toilet if it's yellow, but if it's brown, then we do flush the toilet. So 2 or 3 times a day, maybe this toilet gets flushed. And just do it by just pouring the water down the toilet like that. And what I even do is when we turn on the shower, you know, the first shower water is cold.
Yes.
And you're not standing under it, but it's perfectly good water. So I fill up this with the first shower water and I put it here, and we use that for brushing our teeth over here. And then as the water gets warm, we start showering, we catch that, and I've got buckets here for the toilet.
What's your showering schedule like now?
We sort of shower when we need grey water, so if we're running out of water to flush the toilet, we have a shower. But it works out to sort of once every 2 or 3 days, we'll have a proper shower. But very fast. When we were practicing, I got my husband to time me, and I showered in 45 seconds.
Wow.
It takes about a minute if I'm washing my hair as well. But you learn to start your shower. Yes.
Prior to the drought, how regularly were you showering?
Once or twice a day even, yes.
How has this changed your perspective on how we use water?
Well, I don't think we'll ever go back to our old ways. I think I'll always reuse my clothes now as much as possible because it's actually fine. I think it was just bad habits of washing things over and over. Also, I really don't think I'll ever flush my toilet again with beautiful drinking water. If you can think, for years we've been flushing our toilets with beautiful drinking water.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
So when you wash dishes, I use the spring water. All cooking, I use the spring water. I've bought this to help rinse dishes. It's a high pressure hose. You sort of give it a bit of, pump it a few times here, and you do that and you can rinse dishes
Rather than using
the tap. So for dinner, we've been eating like this. So eating our food on here, and then after dinner, just throwing away the plate. And sometimes we just wipe the plate with a wet wipe.
Same goes for their hands.
So I've given every member of our family a little bag like this, and in the bag we've got a little mini bag of wet wipes, we've got some tissues, and we've got some waterless hand cleaner.
Anita is now also collecting rainwater. What level would you say it's at right now?
There.
It's here.
It's about half, yes.
And if it gets to this point,
At
then
that point, municipal water will come in, yes.
Ideally, what level do you want it at?
Top all the time.
When was the last time it was this high?
Well, our neighbours have offered us borehole water. So what we do now is I've got a very long hose pipe from our neighbour's property, and we bring it across and in, and we fill it up. What I also do now is if rain is forecast, I suddenly start using more water because I want to make space in my tank. People talk about rain as if we're farmers now. And it's wonderful, this connection we have again with nature and the earth, which I think we lost in the city.
Everywhere I went in Cape Town, I was reminded to conserve. Even in popular tourist areas like the V&A waterfront. Here is this fixture in the middle of the waterfront that says, how will the water crisis affect you? You actually go inside and it's a bit interactive. Tell us what you're doing to save water, #WaterHeroes. Here it gives you an idea of how much water is used per activity. So laundry, use 14 liters, cooking, 3 liters of water right there, toilet flushing, 9 liters right next to it saying let it mellow. If it's yellow, number 1, and flush it with gray water, so not the clean water. So really everywhere you go in this city, you look up, you look down, there are reminders about day 0 and urging everyone to reduce their water usage. Public bathrooms don't even give you the option to waste water. All the fixtures of the sinks have been removed. There are signs that say that washing hands is prohibited. Another sign here pointing out that due to the drought and water crisis, showers and some taps have been disconnected. Instead, people are using hand sanitizer over there. Some artists have even created playlists to help you time your shorter showers. It's all part of a comprehensive effort to save water that I found myself taking part in, like a local. So if I was a resident and I ran out of my water, I'd be back here at this natural spring at the foot of the mountain to refill my jugs again. This is how Cape Townians are dealing with their water crisis and their severe drought, and it really makes you rethink how you use water and your relationship to it every single day. And who knows, my city could be next, and so could yours. Hi guys, it's Dena. Thanks for watching our series from South Africa. Make sure to come back next Tuesday for another video. I'm coming to you from Flint, Michigan, where the water crisis here is far from over. Please like, share, and comment this video and subscribe to AJ+.